Right, good morning. Let's surprise for us and bring our attention to our breath. So just start with bringing your attention to your body, where your body is, feeling the safe space around you, noticing your breath coming and going, letting the dust of the mind settle. Don't grab onto any thought or it will just pass by. Feel the weight in the pelvis, allow the groin to soften, thighs to lengthen, knees to drop away. Bring your mind to the base of the spine, gently threading it through the spine. The natural curves all the way to the head, floating deeply on top. Letting your shoulders slip away from your ears. Softening the skin and muscle, clinging to the skull. Softening around the eyes, the cheeks, letting the bottom jaw drop down. Swallowing. Softening the throat, dropping to the chest. Nice deep breath in and on the out breath, down the arms, the hands and fingers. Feeling the heart space, feeling the seat of back. Dropping down to the solar plexus, softening deeply into the stomach side. Breathing in wide to the ribs, nice deep in breath, out breath, side. To the sitting bones, dropping your weight to the floor. Make a nice big balloon tummy with your breath. Settling to the sitting bones again. Feeling the weight of your body. Come back to the nostrils, watching the breath of your body. We're going to bring our arms to the lower belly and open with 3 arms. Breathing in. Giving the sounds away from you, but bringing your attention back to the nostrils. I'm just not naming any of the weather outside, the things that are happening, or your list of things to do. Penetrate your little bubble, just allow your space to be quiet and still for this moment. Your energy can naturally move back to the center line of the brain and the spine, the central nervous system. We're going to slowly warm up the neck and the shoulders. On your in breath, you can breathe in and lengthen, and on the out breath, drop the chin into the chest. Roll to the left on the in breath, open up. Slide back to center. In breath to the left. Slide back to center. Just 2 movements to each side. And then we'll move into a different movement. Opening up the sides of the leg. Release. When you come back to the center after 2 movements to each side, just let the weight of the head come down. And then we're going to breathe in, come to neutral, roll the shoulders, and break that. Good, and then we're going to change direction and breathe out. Good, elbows, wrists, hands, fingers, and we go back into the neck. Dropping hands to the thighs, and breathe back the squeeze. This time we're going to slide the left ear to the left shoulder and let the shoulder blade slip down. So there's more space in the bend. In the right side of the neck, and then on the end breath it comes to center the arm. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Good. Next time we're going to bring another little movement in, so breathing into center, dropping the left ear to left shoulder, both shoulders are sliding down and away. And then you're going to look over the shoulder, turning in, and out breath back to center, and in breath back to neutral. Out breath to the right, right to right. Next in breath, you're going to turn and look over the right, back to neutral. And then breathe and then lift. Dropping the head forward, bringing symmetry back to the spine, leaning back a little. Good, and then we're going to breathe and slide all the way up, open the chest. Breathe, slide all the way back, hands to front of knees, chin to chest. And breathe, sliding all the way up, open the chest. Breathe, sliding back, stay there. Now hang back a little, with straight arms, front of hands to knees, and roll to the left again. Now we did it in the beginning, and back to sit. To the right, and back to sit. Move to each side. Letting your head hang in the same spin for a moment. And breathing in, coming back to neutral, roll 2 times back, 2 times forward, elbows wrist hands, fingers fold, close the hip. Uncomfortable legs and feet, pointing in, flexing up. 4 times, in space. Soft knees, soft elbows, big circles with big toes, and peeling out the space. And good, and release. So for a moment, Dandasana, place the hands down, stretch out the legs, feel the length of our spines, drop the chin forward. Breathe in, look up. Good, come to neutral. Right, so for releasing the side, we're going to, all the no's we haven't said, we're going to turn from side to side. So it's no, 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 no. Back to center, drop the head forward. Right, next breath in, we're going to sweep up the arms. If you need to fold the legs into Sukhasana, watching a pro, you can do that. Right, we're going to breathe and open the elbows wide, slide the shoulder blades together, and then slide them wide, bring the elbows together. In breath, peel open, look up. Out breath, wide. In breath, wide. Out breath, only the head. In breath, taking elbows up. Out breath, sliding down, shoulders lifting away from here. Letting the weight of the arms, letting the neck, just by relaxing, not pulling. We're going to do that 2 more times. So it's in breath wide, out breath down. In breath gaze up, elbows wide. Out breath, elbows high. In breath wide, out breath down. Take your elbows up on the in breath, relax. Let your shoulder blades slide down your back. The weight of the head hang forward. Last round, in breath wide. In breath gaze up. Out breath up. In breath wide. Out breath head. In breath elbows up. Out breath relax. Feel space developing in the shoulders and the neck as you breathe now. On the next in breath, we're going to unfold and press your palms out to the seat. Open up the shoulder width to the side. And sit down to roll. Notice if there's anything different. And back. Good. And elbows, wrists, hands, feet. Right, we're bringing warming up and then more into body. So we're going to work a bit with the core today. Get some core strength. So the core strength, not only, firstly, the core strength is to help undo the back. So often when the core is not strong, then the back has to do too much work, but also to have that center strength. So especially for those of you, yes, like us in here, where there's a lot of outward thinking and a lot of advanced derangement, and lots of pushing yarns of thoughts going on. When we come into the center and we stay in our core, we can hold ourselves so much better. So we're going to have feet hip distance apart, beautiful straight backs, and the in breath, out breath, you're going to roll back. Keep the feet hip distance apart. Exactly, just feel the breath. Sometimes when we're running around and we're in the head and we're so busy thinking and doing our list of things to do, we forget this very feeling of having this beautiful, solid, stable, and supportive earth beneath us. Always. Always. We never lose this. So just taking note of it and drinking it, and let's press into the feet now. Press our backs into the floor. And feel that beautiful support behind the upper arms and the whole length of your back. Press into your feet enough that you flatten out the curves enough to feel the full length of your spine being supported by the earth. Good. We're going to walk our feet together and start with a little warm up before we go to a little deeper full step. So feet together, knees together. We're going to do the sunflower. Hands are going to be down, legs body. We're going to breathe and let the knees move apart. And don't arch onto the back. Keep the tail tucked under the groin opens as you reach back. Out breath, you're going to come back with arms and knees together. In breath, we're unfolding all the way into candle, pointing, fixing. And out breath, we sign thighs to belly and feet to floor together. In breath. Nice wide knees, arms lift. Out breath, come. Just juicing up the hips a bit. Unfold. Touch into hamstrings, lengthening. Side thighs to belly, stimulating the digestive system. Dropping the feet to the floor. 2 more rounds. In breath. And follow your breath. In breath. We're going to finish the 4th round. We're going to hold in candle for a moment and just let the hamstrings lengthen, stimulating the large coronal, point and flex. All right, make sure the shoulders will stop dropping back. If you want to roll the palms upwards to drop your shoulder blades a little flatter, do that. That feels comfortable. And now we're going to draw the big toes forward and a little back and swap. Swap, 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 and wriggle. Wait for your out breath, side the thighs to the belly, float your hands to the knees. We're going to hip opening up Asana, in breath away, out breath, drop wide. In breath away, out breath wide. Good, one more in this direction, and then we're going to change direction. We're going to go in breath wide, out breath down the center. In breath wide, on the center. Sorry, let's slip our hands on top of the front of the shins, drop back into the shoulders and shoulder blade, turn the head, release and isolate the neck as you side the thighs to the belly with the weight of your arms. Add it on, open. Now feel that beautiful length in your back. Right, so we're going to get a little more core going. So we're going to bring the feet down now to hip distance apart and continue with a little vinyasa with the candle, but with the bridge. Arms going up as well, just like we did for the sun class. We can press down deeply on the feet, tuck the tail under. Peel our spines off the mat, lifting the pelvis, taking the arms back. Don't do it and watch. Out breath, tuck the tail under and roll back. Drawing the belly right back, lengthening the back. And then we're going to breathe and come to candle again, point. So we're going to keep warming up the hamstrings, dropping down, encouraging the digestive system, but also getting strength. In breath, tuck the tail under, reach back, heel through the spine and back, and in breath to candle pointed. Start fast to belly, 2 more rounds, hip distance apart, breathing in, lifting the pelvis slowly up, out breath, tucking tail under, turning, in breath to candle. Good, 1 more round. You're going to hold into the bridge this time. Breathe in, tuck the tail under, reach back. Now make sure the balls of the feet are pressing down deeply. You're tucking your tail right up and sending it to the back of the knees. Now float the straight arms back without turning your head. Press back deeply into the triceps behind. Lift your chest. Breathe into the chin. Your next out breath, you're going to roll through the upper back, through the entire back, looking back, your lower back to the floor. And then come to your candle to undo stretch up, point the legs. Side and fast to the belly, scoop up the arms again, hug, sink back to the floor, roll the head. Take note of how the back is feeling now, any action and warmth in the belly. Right, from there we're going to float the arms open, arms facing upwards and drop back into hip distance apart. Just warm up the sides of the body in a little dynamic twist. We breathe in the center. On the arm breath, let the legs roll to the left, but let the bottom leg completely drop away from the top leg, right leg, and leg drop to the right. Press down into your feet on the in breath and out breath, legs to right, head to. We're just giving the signs of the body a little stretch before we work the sides. In breath, out breath, legs to leg. Move with your breath now. You're doing 3 to each side. Once you've done 3 to each side, you're going to come back to center, take an extra breath. Take note of how your back is in relationship to the supported floor behind you. What's changing? Where you find space. We're going to breathe in here and out breath for the legs up and go into a deeper twist now. So we're waiting for the out breath and then we're going to take the legs. Now don't drop the knees away from the body. So your knees are staying at the same trajectory. You're rolling the whole pelvis at the waist and keeping the knees high. And then dropping and relaxing the lower legs as far down as you can. Turning the head to the right. Palms are facing upwards so the shoulder blades are beautifully flat. You want your right shoulder blade making good contact with the earth behind you. Now you can take your left hand to up and over the outer right thigh and just drape it there. Notice how you can change your asana or your stretch just by adding or taking away parts of the body and their weight. If you want to extend into straight legs, now you can, and then you can reach towards the toes with the hand, they don't have to touch. You're still dropping back into your right shoulder blade, feeling a deep twist in your soft inner body, and a beautiful opening on the right hand side. Breathe it into the right ribs. And again, we're going to bend up the legs. Follow our inhalations. Center. Take an extra breath. I'm going to do that to the right. So move myself across a little. Alright, breathing in on the center. We're keeping the knees in line, not dropping away from the body. Taking the knees up and over to underneath the right upper arm. Drop your left shoulder blade back. Tuck your shoulder blade in and look away to the left. And then soften. Just keep letting the body parts move away from each other, upper and lower body. When you're ready, reach over with the right hand to outer left thigh. Just straight the arm and see what happens when you add the weight of the arm to the outer. Good, and then we're going to extend into the legs. Leave myself enough space. Feel that deep stretch on the left-hand side of the body and breathe deeply into the ribs. Widen the spaces between the ribs with your breath. We're going to bend up our knees, wait for our inhalation. Breathe in, come back to center, rock slightly from side to side. Now you can bring the arms back to the front of the shins and rock and Apanasana from side to side. Give the back of the pelvis and the sacroiliac joints a beautiful massage. Good, we're going to place our hands in the front of the knees, bring symmetry to the spine, rock the legs away, breathe in, roll ourselves up, breathe. Tuck the belly in towards the pelvis behind you, and on the in breath, breathe in. Side and past belly. In breath, rock the legs away, roll up. Beautiful deep in breath there, out breathe in, deeply press back, go behind you. And then release to your mat. You're going to stay there for a moment, take an extra breath. Right, from there, we are going to keep the legs where they are. Right, so we can keep our legs up, and we're going to breathe and take the arms above, plant, bring them behind the neck. Right, now we're working a little deeper into the core. I want you to, with the legs, before we roll up, we're going to press the right leg away. But as we do that, we're also going to draw the left thigh towards us. So both legs are working in opposite directions. And then we'll bring them back and we'll slide into the left leg, press away, but also draw deeply into the right thigh coming up. So we're activating our psoas muscle, but also the whole core, by engaging deeply with the thigh, moving towards the belly, and the opposite leg moving away. So don't forget the side that's bent and hang around here, or it can be active moving towards the body. So we're going to do the action. We're breathing in to our elbows as we did earlier when we were warming up. And we're going to press away with the right leg and roll the right shoulder towards. You just want the trajectory towards the outer left knee. And I'll draw that side towards you. In breath, flat the chest. The deep in breath on the out breath, slide away over that. Good. Keep going with your breath. In breath to the max. Out breath, rolling up. In breath to the max. Out breath, rolling up. With in breath to the max, opening up the chest, and the out breath, scrunching up the body. Move to the rhythm of your breath. Don't forget your baby drawing towards the belly. Activating the psoas and other abdominal muscles. So starting a little bit of warmth breathing in now, activating Agni in the digestive system. Right, if you need to stop at any point, you're going to stop and just hug your knees. I'm going to do one more round here. Come back to center. Just letting the abdomen soften into soft inner body, held by the hard body pelvis, and then rock the head gently. Right, we're going to stretch those abdominal muscles and psoas muscle and flexors out now. Going back to the bridge, so we're going to drop the feet down, place the arms back and away, breathe in, roll up. So from here, if you've lifted your pelvis, please don't turn the head, rather drop the pelvis and look. If you need to, you're going to just let go of the glutes. And then press deeply into the feet and squeeze up. And you're going to let go of the feet. So you're not dropping all the way to the mat or touching the mat in any way, just letting go of the muscles, pressing down, lifting. Press back the arms now as well, so you have a beautiful stable bridge. And press down deep into your feet, peeling open these beautiful abdominals you've been lengthening. And engaging the glutes also to strengthen and hold the lower back. When you press deeply onto the feet, slide your thighs away to the knees, squeeze as deeply as you can with your glutes. And the next time we do that, we're going to hold it, so we're going to press down deeply, squeeze with the glutes, take the tail away, press back with the arms. Beautiful big belly breath, opening up all those muscles we've been strengthening. We're going to tuck the tail and away for your exhalation. Gently roll down. Take an extra breath on the mat. Feel that beautiful supportive earth behind you. We're going to drop the knees. Hug again. Come back to a forward bend. Right, this time we're going to take it a little further with our roll ups. And now we're going to press up into candle. Those of you who struggle to hold the legs in candle will either bend the knees towards you, keeping your ankles above your hips, or you'll cross your legs if you need to. We're going to be accessing different core muscles, different abdominal muscles by having the legs extended away from the body. So you choose your candle position, and if you really get tired at home, you can also just bend the legs down. We're going to breathe in and lengthen, clasp, bring the hands back, and there's no putting the upper body up. We're going to breathe in, out breath, we're going to bring the elbows towards, but you need to be able to take your hands away and stay in exactly the same place. So it's just supportive, there's no pulling of the neck, the elbows are closed, the upper back is wide. And then we're going to roll through the upper back, float our elbows open, flatten the knees to the floor on the inhalation. Exhalation, we're going to roll up, drop the chest, reach forward with the shoulder width elbows. In breathe. Beautiful wide chest. Now, where are you feeling this with? And what is it, how is it different to the way we were extending and bending the legs lying on the back? Where does which abdominal muscles do we reach now? Right, we're going to do one more. Roll back, slide the arms away, and float them back to the knees. Good. And breathe in the stretch. Breathe that come back. And breathe. Breathe that. And again. Breathe and drop the feet to the floor. Hip distance apart, palms facing upward, shoulder blades dropping back, roll the head from side to side. Just drink in the support of the earth behind you. All right, from there we're going to hug one knee, unfold, roll up, swing your arm, and release into extended arms. Right, and you're going to breathe and come up from here. Lift your sleeves from your forearms. Make two fists. Bring them to your inner elbows. Right, somewhere nearer the front of your mat because you're going to extend the legs back and you want your toes to be on your mat, not on the floor. And extend one leg back. And then extend the other into a plank. Squeeze with the buttocks. Press down deeply onto the forearms. And make sure the buttocks is engaged, the quads are working, the neck is free, the tongue is free, you're breathing. And you're watching your mind. We're going to release, take the buttocks up. Open up into armpits. Good, hold. And then we're going to press down and gather your quads and press down and gather your glutes and squeeze deeply. So you've got this beautiful, strong place in the middle of the body, the core, the glutes, the thighs. We're going to go up into dog or drop to your knees if you need to go. If you want it, we're going to engage the middle body, the torso muscles. Drawing back the abdomen, squeezing the buttocks, engaging the quads. And releasing up. And then bring your knees down. Turn side back into extended legs. Right, from there we're going to gently roll up. Roll shoulders. So you should feel a little activation in the body, a little bit of warmth. Okay, we're going to come up from the knees. All right, so we're going to work a little bit more with the strength of the front and the back of the body. Actually, that's a good idea. We'll do that first. Come to Chakrapakasana for a little warm up for what we're going to do on our knees. We're going to breathe in, slide the gaze forward, take the shoulders back, and squeeze your back muscles, squeeze your kidneys, squeeze your adrenals, look forward. Okay, on deep in breath. You wait for your arm breath to come, then tuck your tail in and squeeze. Now draw back and suck the belly right into the back. Getting the back and the shoulder blades wide, and then in breath, flat and in breath, squeeze into the kidneys and adrenals. You really want to actively squeeze the torso muscles with this one. Then you're going to pull back the belly, keep gathering, press to your spine, and then let go. Open and widen the abdominals and squeeze deeply into adrenals and kidneys. Keep going. So don't just take it back to the ceiling like we normally talk about. Keep gathering your belly and pressing it up to the ceiling. And then let go and flood the belly and heart space with new breath. Good, we're doing one more round. We're going to gather the belly, and hold. Press down deeply into your hands. Beautiful, strong arms. Chin to chest. Now gather your belly a little more. Good, and lower belly. You're on your next in-breath. Let it go. Breathe in flat and forward. Squeeze the back muscles. Relax the kidneys, adrenals. Good, and on the out breath, go back to extended child. And from there, we're going to come up. The next space with me, so I'm going to roll my mat up, which you're welcome to do at home. Knees. Or use squares if you want. Right, we're going to do a little bit more, and that is also sort of strengthening into the torso. We're going to use our thighs to lift us. We're going to breathe in, come out, tuck the tail in, and draw the belly back. Beautiful, strong torso. Press the arms back and away, cross. Breathe in, open. Gather the belly, and drop. Breathe in, lift up to the ceiling, gather your belly and press up into your back. Release your neck and jaw. Keep the core strong. You're going to drop your hands on an arm straight. Wait for the in breath. Tuck the tail in. Reach up. Good. Arm breath. Take the arms back. Clasp. Peel open. Stretch your abdominal muscles. Strengthen the back. Arm breath. Gather the belly. Keep focusing on drawing all the belly up. Pressing the softest organs towards your back. And gather again. And gather again. Arm breath, drop your hands down. In breath, sweeping it. Arm breath, releasing, clasping. In breath, stretch open your arms. Arm breath, gather. Gathering as you lift the arms to the ceiling, open the chest, and then go back and gather a little more. And how much more can you work deeply into squeezing your core to your back? Then we're going to drop the hands. Last one, you're going to breathe in, come up. This time you're taking the hands back, beginning to the lower back. Roll our elbows together, press the palms forward, breathe in, lengthen out the back. Allow your abdominals to lengthen. In breath, we're coming up. Out breath, we're coming down all the way to this under the head and chop. You breathe in and roll out. Now I'm going to find a wall at home and take your mat. Narrow side. So you're going to come to the wall. We are going to rest in a moment. just because we have to get up to the mat. You step away from the wall enough so that when you bend your knees, they stay above the ankle. And we're going to slide down, let the arms dangle, tuck the tail under and draw the belly back. Good, now I'm going to press into the feet, press into the lower back, gather the belly and press your whole back into the wall behind you with beautiful hanging arms, soft faces, and slide down. We're going to press into the floor, tuck the tail under, draw the belly back, press it back to the wall, dangle the arms, keep breathing. And drop a little more. Press down into the feet, squeeze now with the buttocks. So press down and squeeze up with the buttocks, gather your belly and press back into the wall, soft. Neck, throat, arms, chest. Good. Just a little extension before we turn. Bring the pelvis to the wall. I'm going to through it. I'm going to raise here. And we're unfolding the legs to the wall. Resting. We'll take a visualization right up and away to the mountaintop. You can see in your mind's eye, far away up there, like big Drakensberg Mountains, to the source of the river. Let go of the full body weight into the earth behind you. Earth holds water. You're going to go from the source up to the top of the mountain. You let it run down to the rocky ledge above your feet. Your legs are the waterfall. Feel that beautiful movement of the fluid from the feet to the torso. And allow the first rock pool of the belly. Allow the water coming down to swirl 3 times. And then move out of that first rock pool over the rapid of your ribs to the heart space and 3 times. Circulate. And then over the throat and to the back of the brain, circulating again. And then once that's happened 3 times, you're going to release through the crown of the head down to the belly behind you. And know that that goes all the way to the body of water and the sea. And then when you're ready, you'll bring them up all the way to the top of the mountain, to the source of the river, and let go, let your mind flow down the river, to the rocky outcrop, to the waterfall of the legs, the 3 rock pools of the belly, the heart, and the brain. And then out the crown of the head. And the straight moving, the legs and the rapids are for cleansing. And the rock pools are for nourishment. I'm going to leave you there at home to lie as long as you want to, running through that waterfall visualization. When you finish, you will Bend the knees and bring the legs towards the torso, balancing the fluids of the body. Roll over to one side, rest a bit, and then come very slowly to sit. So that's what's going to happen when you are ready. So we'll leave you there to enjoy the waterfall. Come out of it when you are ready.